So this practice snack is really great if your ears are in front of your shoulders often. When we want to walk around with self-confidence, we need to embody it. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but when your posture is sort of sagging and your ears are in front of your shoulders, chances are you probably don't feel your most confident. And the more time we can build in our alignment, it's setting us up to be closer to our true nature, not only from a mind perspective, but more an embodiment perspective. The body walks in its true form, standing tall and holding space, and that somehow maybe informs the actions and vice versa. It's holistic to think of self-confidence working from the inside out, but also the outside in. Through the yoga asana, it's one way to kind of help you cultivate, retain, preserve your self-confidence. So that's what we're going to work on today. If you've got 2 blocks, ideal. If you have books could work. So anything that kind of resembles this shape and thickness. And the thickness is highly individualized, so you might need something thinner. Foam blocks are great too. If you absolutely have nothing, you could roll up towels, and that would be a great thing to start with. This is stage 1. This guy is at the first height. This guy is at the second height. Resting your shoulder blade directly on the brick is going to be less intense. So let's start there. Let the shoulder blades be completely supported. And then you're going to rest this second block directly under your occipital ridge right here. Just creates a little balance point there so that your neck isn't flattening. So you don't want it to be doing this, but you want it to be in a natural curve. And then from here, we could put the arms by the side. We could put them in a half cactus position, extend the legs out long, or you can just put the soles of your feet together, cross your legs. If that's too intense, like so, I'm going to place my hands by my side, just nice and cozy. And let's just land here. Start to feel where the breath has been. Just watching the breath naturally deepen as you begin to observe it. Start to feel the exhalation as the beginning of a breath cycle. Feeling the pause at the base of the exhale. And then taking in a new breath of air through the nose. And feel this suspension before you let the breath fall out again. Taking a couple more breath rounds. Now, if you have absolutely no sensation here, the next stage would be to just scoop the elbows up a little bit. And if you are perfectly content there and feel some sensation and want to just build time in it, you stay right where you are. I'm going to slide the block down a little bit lower until the shoulder blade just drapes off the edge. And you can come to this second level here. Now again, option if you are
going to be doing something a little bit more that requires a lot of focus and concentration and energy, you can have your arms up in a half cactus. If it's kind of later in the day and you want to calm the nervous system down, you can keep your arms by your side, nice, close, tucked in. We're going to switch, if you're working with cross-legged position, just switch across. And dropping in. And as you breathe and intake the breath, notice the connection between those shoulder blades and the block. Exhale to surrender something. Soften something. Good, and then we're slowly going to start to draw the legs in, and roll onto one side, just removing the blocks, placing them off to the side somewhere. And now we're going to come onto our neutral spine, extending the legs long. And feel the natural curves of the spine. So you don't want to flatten out your lumbar curve. Feel a sense of coolness under there. Just tracking your attention up. Feel the point of contact through the mid-back. And feel the sense of airiness at the top of the spine through the back of the neck. And again, letting the back of the head very weighty and receptive to the floor beneath you. Just imprinting this plumb line, building muscle memory. Start to imagine that you are walking. Maybe you're walking into, the boardroom. You're walking into the restaurant for that first date. You're walking into that difficult conversation. You're walking into a moment where the people-pleasing version of you is going to try to speak their truth. Just remember how it feels to reclaim this vertical space. This is your space. Open chest, open back body. Tall. Find your soft smile. And start to bring your awareness to the corner edges of your eyes. Imagine that you're smiling with your eyes. Releasing and letting go of any tension in that space. And gently start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring your arms up overhead. Gonna grab for your left wrist. Inhale to get nice and long. Exhale, just lift yourself up and over, coming onto the right side body. Imagine you're standing in the center of the room, even though you're lying down supine, and then gently press your heels into the floor as you come into this gentle side bend. Breathe into your left side. And then exhale, coming back to center. We're going to switch the grip. So left hand to right wrist, inhale. Just gently pull the skin of the right arm up and over. Lift yourself. Coming into this beautiful side bend. Staying connected with the full back body against the floor. And gently press into the backs of the heels. The sensation doesn't have to be so strong. So find something that just feels yummy, feels activated. And then just bringing your arms by your side, you can bend your knees, turn onto one side. Slowly come up. And perhaps without our hands, we're going to stand. So find your way to a position, your vertical position, and let's just see how you feel. It's not about over-presentation. It's not about feeling defeated and small. We're trying to find what it's like to stand just on top of our own 2 feet, and how that can serve us in the world. Just to learn and practice taking space, and how sometimes working from the outside in can also support the inside out work that we're doing. So I hope you found that helpful. I hope you will take it to the dance floor, take it to the job interview. Go get him, tiger. Thank you for practicing empowermental yoga with me, and I'll see you at the next snack.